Here's a quick rundown of the Dodge. This tire is good. The tie rod's good. The inner tie rod's good. Seems like the wheel bearing's good. Ball joint is good. CV axle has wear. If you accelerate into turns, it will tear up your CV axle boots. Then you'll launch all your grease, and then it'll be dry, and then it'll make that noise, and then it'll break the cup. Key to saving those: same speed or slower when you go into turns. Sway bar links, it's that rod right here, that needs to be changed, but not a high priority. Big thing is right here. When we look at this, if you see somebody put the pad on backwards, so the metal was hitting the rotor, and it scored the pad and it scored the rotor, and then they threw a tin on there. Also, they didn't use any brake glue, which is spray or paste form, and if it has any kind of squealing or anything like that, it's just simply spraying it. It's $8 for a can. It lasts at least 100 brake jobs. What else on this side? I see little accident stuff. It looks like the bumper support is curved like an S. Don't know if that's frame related or just they got a cheap one from the junkyard. With that paint on the condenser, definitely this was painted. Over on this side, it gets a little bit more serious. We'll start with the least. Once again, sway bar link needs to be changed. Inner tie rod, which is, yeah, that one needs to be changed, not that one. CV axle wear, once again, you get a lot of CV axle wear there. There's a leak, unless you had the valve cover already replaced. If there's water underneath this part, you need to check and make sure that it's not that water pump that's right there. You see it running with that pipe that comes out of it. That's your water pump. Your engine mount, it's not as bad on this side, but if you see those cracks, you follow it through to the other side, it's a little bit more cracked on that side. Is there anything else on this side? Your control arms look fine, ball joints look fine. Somebody did the brakes on this side right, but they didn't put any brake glue on it, so I take that back. They did it amateur like. These bushings right here, these bushings are worn out. If you see how much of a gap there is, you can get new ones of those and close that gap. Now your biggest problem here is this tire, and I have it off the jack right now, but if you look around, these are cups. In fact, it feel really bumpy, especially that one. That's a good one. Every time you go down the road, it'll feel bumpy because this tire is out of round. You can even see it right here, how it's out of round. This is either caused by overinflation, which you go by what's on the inside of the driver tire or the driver's door. It'll tell you how much PSI to put on it. Don't go by whatever this says. This is just what the maximum this tire can hold, because this tire can go on probably 76 different types of cars. So it's just saying that's the maximum tire pressure this tire can hold. The engineers that designed the car, they put it on the inside of the door. It says front, rear, spare. Whatever it says, put that in there. And if it wasn't from that, it's probably a used tire. I see that these are different brands. One, new tires, it might seem expensive at first, but they'll last you all year. Two, if you go to a used place, this tire, the forward motion may have gone this way, and now they put it on the wrong side, and now it's going this way. Basically, it's like pulling the cord one way and then starting to pull it back after it's been tightened so much that it makes waves, and that's where you get those big lumps. Let's see. So this is your number one priority, is changing this tire. I wouldn't even worry about the tie rod. as much until that tire is changed. Next thing, missing lug nut, and pretty much all this stuff back here is pretty good. Didn't see anything besides no brake glue. It's like I've worked at a lot of shops, and the really good ones, they said, man, I buy that stuff to put it on all this stuff because I don't want to waste money. And as somebody that's been doing this by myself for so long, I have been called out because somebody just did brakes, whether it's Firestone, a private guy, your uncle, some random homeless dude, and they did it right, but the one thing that they forgot was to put that brake glue on there. I understand the random dude and your uncle, they may not have that stuff, but a shop has no excuse not to have it. It's just $8. It does 100 brake jobs. Other than that, sway bar links back here are all right. Tires spin all right. And what's it called? Yeah, get that tire changed. Check for a valve cover leak. That's your top 2 priorities on this. I'll talk to you later. Bye.